Today we are testing 6 different Dip-N-Glo colors. Well, why? There are times when we are faced with murky water. Maybe it's because of heavy rains, or maybe your fishery is dingier than others. Well, right now my water has been sprayed for vegetation and it's dying, leaving a gloomy and murky mess. Well, I've dipped the tails of both green pumpkin finesse worms and also some swimming caffeine shads that are white. The colors we will be testing are grape, Junebug, fire red, black, orange, and chartreuse. We'll also take a look at these swimming tails in action side by side so you can make a good comparison. My hope is that you can then take this information and do what's best for your situation, and of course then fish with confidence. And no, I didn't spill any of the dip and dye yet. We'll start at a depth of about 8 to 10 inches down and then take a look. To start with, the camera is about a foot back from the lures, and you can quickly see why I always talk about how much I love white in low color situations. White naturally reflects light, which is why I have a lot of confidence in it personally. I know a lot of anglers have good luck with black in low visibility situations. Well, when you look across the tails of the green pumpkin lures, I think that the dipped tails all add increased visibility from about a foot back. They contrast the overall greenish color of the water nicely, and I think the chartreuse and the orange on the right side of your screen stand out the most. When we look at the white lures hanging here, once again the chartreuse and orange really stand out. The red is kind of hidden back there, but you can still see it a little. But against the bright white, all the colors contrast or pop nicely. I really like the Junebug a lot too. Now let's start to bring that camera back and you will see how quickly things change. I stopped the camera at a distance of approximately 2, maybe 3 feet back. As you can tell, the darker green pumpkin worms and their dipped tails vanish from our human vision quite fast. The white lures still can be seen, and because of the high contrast, the colored tails are still even visible a little. Now let's drop down to a depth of 2 feet and look up close again. The results are quite similar at this depth as they were shallower when the camera's not that far away, about a foot. I do feel that the black dip on the green pumpkin gives a solid profile at this depth. The white lures are all still highly visible even at 2 feet down. Now let's see what happens as we back off to that 2 to 3 foot range away from the lures. The green pumpkin lures disappear quickly, and my thought is that the white lure with the chartreuse dip tail is the most visible from here. But drop your thoughts down below. Now we will take a quick look at the swimming caffeine shad as they go by with each of the colors. Let's jump to some side-by-side footage. The all-white lure will be on the top of your screen for reference. The first dip tail will be the chartreuse. The bright chartreuse tail definitely adds a little pop of color. Here is the orange. Once again, my eyes tend to be drawn to the tail. The black Dip-N-Glo can be seen, but it is, at least to me, a bit more subtle of a contrasting color. Definitely not as visible as the last two, since black absorbs light and does not reflect it. This next one is the fire red. I kind of like this one. If you're an angler that likes the bleeding bait type of look, well, you could probably have some fun with this Dip-N-Glo. Here is the Junebug color. Similar to the black, it is more subtle, but there is just something about that color that fish like. And we'll finish up with the purple, or grape as they call it. I'll be honest, I like this one more than I thought I would. Well, I hope this gives you some ideas and things maybe to try when your waters have some stain or color to them. Drop your experiences down below. And hey, if you would like to watch a video that takes the concept of the donkey rig or double fluke rig, but uses tubes instead to fish a different part of the water column, one of my favorite rigs, go ahead and check this one out right here. And make sure that you go out and encourage someone today. You never know how you might just change their life. For the Bass Fishing Life, I'm your host, Steve Rogers.